Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ravi Thapa Programming. So in the last video, we were discussing the one example of the car class where I was calling on the same class into another class, and I was showing that how we could access the attributes on the behavior of a class, or in a general language we say methods. And I was printing, the value of assigned parameter, and also I changed the value of that and printed the changed value. So if you see, I have created two different class, right, and compiled it. It is not necessary to have a different class. We could simply put it into one Java class, but the only condition is like there could be only one public class with the main method, which is this test car, right? And it will be some other it should have the other class should have other modifier, because with one class, right, with this main method there could be only one public class. So if I will run it, it will simply compile and run. There is no issue. In C and the C++ language, we used to do this. But when it comes to the Java, in a real world scenario, when you will, go into some projects, or you will, join some company, from there you will, if you will start writing some code into the projects, or there is some code which is already written, you will never see this kind of scenario. This is for practicing. I mean, most of the people, do it. I have seen in my graduation and the post graduation that teachers, were writing the class like something like this. But this is not a good practice. This will work, but this is not a good practice. Ideally, you should always write your class into a separate, always a separate file. That is always a good practice, right? So the benefit of it is like this class, particular class, is a way of distribution is much easier. It is not dependent upon this class. So if there will be any change into this file will not be affected. You could simply change this file, and you could distribute it, whatever you want to do. So this is what the benefit of this having different class and the file with a different class name. So now the another thing I want to explain in this, like, we could also assign, or give value from outside the this particular class. We could actually pass it. We could pass the argument as a variable, and whether the void right now, because this is public, you could use it directly, but later on there is one more concept which I will explain it later. To change the variable for understanding purpose, you could use it something like this only. So here what I will do, it I will pass that string class. For example, I was passing the Suzuki dynamically as well. That is also possible, right? So if I will compile this test Java, this will simply run. Good, right? Or I could pass it from the arguments as well. Let's say I will not do any hard coding. I will just pass it dynamically. So when I will compile it, I will simply, when I run it, not like this. When I run it, I will say Suzuki. See, it is working fine. So this is another way of implementing this class and test car class example. So this is one way, and another change that I want to show you, like, we could return this value as well. So what I will do, I will assign it, and if there will be needed some more things. For example, I will say car type equal to car name, and I will concatenate car type. And what I will do is, you could say it as a business logic, return as car type, right? And if I want to call it here, so I will simply, what I will do is like a car dot, I will simply call all this line inside this. So if you see this one, Suzuki, see the car type, it is coming dynamically. Here I'm not typing anything, it is coming from this. If you don't believe, one, sorry, this is the second and this is the first. You could simply, quickly type these programs and run it. Car Suzuki C. Right? We could do, or we could implement the business logic, something like this. This is another way.
This is the end of this video. Please comment, like, share and subscribe for the more videos like this. I will see you in the next video with another interesting topic. Thank you for watching.